seeing the winds really start to switch today, which is good news. Yesterday we had these strong gusts out of the west, and a west wind is a dry wind. It's a warm wind, and we had gusts over 20 miles an hour. That just kind of helped propagate that blaze yesterday. While we don't have any rain in the forecast today, the winds are going to be completely different. I just want to show you where we can see this fire on our radar imagery. It's actually very cool because it's so hot that it's being picked up on the radar, and you can see that area of red over parts of Ocean County, that Jones Road wildfire we've been talking about, south of Toms River there. That is the wildfire on the radar imagery. The winds have started to die down. In fact, as we head back over here, we're going to pull up our monitor for you, and I will show you what we're looking at right now and what we'll be looking at for the rest of the day. What we're seeing right now, again, the smoke being detected on radar. You can see that smoke plume. What I want you to notice is kind of the direction that the smoke is blowing, basically from north to south, and now almost northeast to southwest here. That's an indication that the winds are now coming in from the north and from the northeast, and that is a good thing as that wildfire does continue to burn. The reason why it's a good thing is because the wind's coming off the ocean, moisture-rich air. We've got that cooler ocean air coming in that will at least help draw up the levels of relative humidity in the atmosphere and assist the firefighting efforts. While we could use a good soaking rain, we're not going to get that, but we're also not going to have those strong, gusty, dry west winds today. So the weather conditions should at least help, and humidity will continue to rise as we head toward the weekend, which brings our next chance for rain. I'll have more on that, plus our local forecast for the next couple of days, which I think you're going to like. That's all coming up. Let's send it over to Kim because we had such a nice day yesterday. I hope you got a chance to get outside and enjoy it, and today is another beautiful day. The winds will be more conducive to the firefighting efforts across South Jersey as well, because it's going to be a wind off the ocean. So we are watching that wildfire very closely here, but I'll tell you, the winds dying down and coming in out of the east will help. What's going to help even more is the rain that will start to move in by the weekend. And unfortunately, the timing isn't great because it's Saturday that we'll be watching our next chance of scattered showers and storms. Doesn't look like an all-day washout, though. Let's look at our, for the record here, yesterday we did hit the 80-degree mark. Our forecast high, 80, and that was 13 degrees above average. Still a full 10 degrees shy of the record. Look at that record low for yesterday's date, 30 degrees. Nowhere close to that. Our low yesterday was 53. Today is just a couple of degrees cooler, mainly thanks to that wind switch. It's a northeast breeze, 5 miles an hour. Not a ton of wind. So again, that is helpful. It's mostly sunny, mild, pleasant. Nothing bad to say about this day. If yesterday felt just a touch too hot for you, if you were out running or out working in the yard, today is going to bring a little bit of relief, especially the closer you get to the ocean. And winds are not that strong either. So again, we're continuing to monitor that wildfire burning, and I think the winds are not going to be a major issue as far as further propagation and wildfire spread today. Gusts 5 to 10 at most. Here's a look at clouds and radar showing, again, all this moving on out. We've got some cloud cover through the overnight hours, some wispy high clouds out there today, but then another couple of days of high pressure before our next system, which is just starting to take shape out across portions of the northern plains. That doesn't get here until Friday night at the earliest, more likely Saturday. So some cloud cover this morning, but will turn out sunny today. Let's take you through the next couple of days here. This is this afternoon. Looks great. You will notice, again, those high clouds, kind of that milky sky. We saw that a little bit yesterday. Tomorrow, I think we've got a full day of sunshine. It is a beautiful, beautiful Thursday. And then we'll watch our next system approach on Friday. Friday's kind of a little bonus day because this system is not going to get in during the daylight hours. So here's tomorrow, nothing going on, full day of sunshine. Friday, we're still under the influence of high pressure. It's going to start to shift a little further east and allow a few more clouds to try and creep in throughout the day. But again, this is Friday right about 5 o'clock or so, and you can see there's still nothing getting in. But it's starting to creep in from the west. And by late Friday night, a band of showers will make its way towards us. I think Saturday brings our greatest and maybe only chance of precipitation here this week, with 70% of the area likely to get rain on Saturday, mainly in the form of scattered showers and thunderstorms. Now, we'll keep an eye on whether any of these could turn strong or severe because it is so warm and turning more humid out ahead of that front. Wouldn't be surprised if we do see at least a marginal risk of severe weather for our Saturday. And then behind that on Sunday, it turns cooler, but not much cooler. 72 degrees, starting off in the 40s. That, for me, is an absolutely perfect spring day. Sunday, make some plans to get outside. Have to keep an eye to the sky Saturday if you have outdoor plans. We keep the temperature in the 70s Monday, but then look at this. We're right back to the 80s. Even mid-80s could be the warmest day of the year so far. As we head into next week, we'll keep you posted on that. Kim, I'll send it over to you.